Hey guys, this is SVK7. I'm making another Port Bay video for you guys because I got a complaint on the forum that I was platooning too much, and that it was due to the fact that I platoon that I win all these games that I show for you guys. I guess it's always helpful to have a platoon mate, but I'm going to tell you guys what I told him. If you're in a platoon, you're going to find yourself getting a lot more damage per game and maybe not winning as consistently as when you're going solo, but I like playing with someone where I can watch their back and they can watch mine. Like you saw in the Port Bay video, I was asking for help with the FV and my platoon mate went over there and helped take care of him, and all was good. Instead, I probably would have gotten that damage on the FV, but the other way I was able to focus on the other team not approaching, and I may not have gotten as much damage if I went chasing. But again, we won the game and everything turned out okay. Then I got another complaint that I was not allowed to use the most blatantly OP tanks in the game. So for example, the T54, the 140 like I'm using here solo, and the YS7, because it affords me a lot more confidence in my actions versus running other tanks, because the skill cap in those games is much lower than in other tanks. To which I again responded, of course, that I don't think there's any blatantly OP tanks in the game. You're either a good driver or you're a bad driver. For example, in some of the replays, you've seen Object 140s on my team get absolutely lit up and torn to shreds because they expose themselves too much. The 140 is not a good tank in and of itself. In fact, it's very vulnerable and can be taken out extremely quickly. Everything is in the driver. The IS-7 has a terrible DPM, worse than most heavies. Yet again, you're complaining that it's OP. And anyways, mini rant over. No tank is OP, it's all in the drivers. I've seen many drivers do tons of damage, 6-7k games in all sorts of tanks, so don't ever tell someone or complain that the only reason they do well is because they're driving an overpowered tank. Alright, so on to this game. So I told my team as usual to go across the river, but we didn't see anyone over there, so I waited over there to make sure that they didn't come around the other side, and realizing that they weren't there, I decided to drive over to the town and see if I could start picking off some shots. So as I was driving over the town here, I really haven't made a shot until I turn the corner over here and see this Yak Tiger and IS-8. After that, it was just basically a 5k game because they weren't really expecting me to come around this way since they were all focused on my team, so I got a little bit lucky. And I'm getting tired of talking, so I'll just let you guys watch the rest. Enjoy the music instead of my dull voice. So yeah guys, that was that. Again, platooning is not that much different than going solo, other than you aren't going to have someone to watch your back. But just be aware of the map, be aware of those around you, be aware if you're getting yourself into a bad situation, and also finally, the biggest mistake I fall into, be aware if your team's not there with you, because sometimes I'll go having expected my team to actually be good, and follow me somewhere, and I just end up leading myself into a trap and getting myself into a 1-on-7 situation, which I can tell you, no matter how good you are, you're not gonna get out of that easily, especially at tier 10 where it's a lot less forgiving than tiers 1 through 8. So that's all for me. Expect another video up within the next hour. I finally got a master in my Leo, so I'm gonna have some gameplay video for you guys for the first time to take a break from making map videos, because those do take a few hours at a time and I don't have that much time tonight. If you guys enjoy the video, please hit the like button, it really helps the channel, and as always, subscribe, and see you guys out there.